Alrighty, since my last, excuse me, um, I guess this is pretty good tiers here. Since my last ARAM video was absolutely so successful and absolutely was met with positive reviews, here is my 2023. This video is gonna be uploaded pretty late, I guess, but here is my revised ARAM champion tier list. I've been playing a lot of ARAMs lately, and some champions, have dethroned others in terms of matchups, so we are revising the entire tier list. I am not going off the old tier list, this is completely new. So let's get right into it. First off, Aatrox, blatantly OP in the S tier. Ari is also S. I'm going to put Kali A. I'm going to bang through a lot of these. I think Akshan's alright. I'm going to put him in B. Ali, down in D, my guy. Amumu is B. Anivia, you're okay. Annie's also okay. Aphelios. I feel like not everybody with my MMR or just in general knows how to play Aphelios, including myself, so I'm going to be safe and put him down here in C. Pokeash is absolutely disgusting. I feel like that's a big A. I don't know why I just said that. Aurelion Sol. I don't know if somebody told me something about Aurelion Sol in the comments from my last video. I'm going to put him in C just to be safe. Azir. Not really that great. Bard. I think Bard's pretty great. Blitzcrank. Like, if you go full EP Blitzcrank, like late game ARAM, because there's always gonna be tanks in their team, I feel like you're not gonna stay alive very long. But like, if you go tanked, you're pretty great. So you're gonna go A. Brand's another A. Braum is D. I'd probably also argue F. Caitlyn's okay. Like, a lot of like the middle of the pack, like just your blatant ADCs are most of the time going to do okay. So they're going to be bordering probably between CBA. Camille. I have never, ever played Camille. I'll never touch that champion. I have no mastery on that champion. So I don't have a good opinion, but I feel like it's safe to put her in B. Cass is pretty great. Mages are really OP right now with the like Rod of Ages, or like just so much health, like how tanky mages get from fucking AP health items now. It's disgusting. Cho is pretty alright. Corky's okay. Darius is not that great. I know that for a fact. Diana's really good. Draven's really good. Mundo's OP. Echo is good. I think Elise is alright. Evelyn's alright. Ezreal's really good. Fiddle is really good. I'm going to put him in S. Theo. Where did I put you? Fiora, I think is A. Fizz is S. Galio's alright. That's an alright spot to be. I don't know about Gangplank. I've seen really good Gangplanks. I think Gangplank just in any game mode is a big coin flip champion and someone who you need to spend a lot of hours on. And since you randomly get champs in ARAM, there's a good chance you have not spent a lot of time playing Gangplank. So this is a safe placement. Just like if you played Gangplank and you're really good at him, easy S. but like I don't think he's someone you can just pick up in ARAM and just know how to play. Garen's disgustingly OP. Nar is safe over in B. I think Gragas is bad. I think Graves is pretty bad. I think Gwen's OP. Hecarim's ass. Heimer, I'm going to put in B. Alawi's OP. I think A and B are honestly going to be the safest bets for like a lot of these upcoming champs. I think Aurelia is really good. The Vern, F. I think Jan is pretty good. J4 is pretty good. Jax, I think that's an easy A. Jace, I think Jace is okay. That's an okay spot. Jin, I think that's an A tier ADC. So it's Jinx and Kaisa. I think Kalissa's down below. This empty space, can I change this? Yeah, I can. Unplayable. I'm going to change this name too. Karma's always good, so she's safe over in B. Karthus is fun, but he gets so boring to play. I feel like in every ARAM I play, every other ARAM, it's either I have a Karthus on my team or they have a Karthus on their team in every ARAM. You may have a different experience, but I have so many ARAMs, so I've just had Karthuses, and he's so boring, but like... So, I'm going to be safe and put him like in B. Kassadin post 16. A. No. Bottom of S. Katarina. Top of A. If you know how to play Katarina, easy S, but like... Yeah, those daggers are pretty fucking hard to figure out. Kale, post 16 scaling champ. I don't think she's as good as Kassadin, but high A. Kane is alright. It just depends on the matchups. You gotta like farm your orbs right, so close, like high B. Kennen, I fucking hate Kennen. I don't think Kennen's fun in ARAM. The Bug, not S at all. There was a couple of assassins that were actually S tier, and I'll explain why. For now, though, like with his unseen threat, like you can farm. Like if you take Dark Harvest on him and go like your Ravenous and then like W evolve first, he's really fun to play. I don't think he's OP because just how like close everybody is in ARAMs to just one lane, and you don't necessarily can get ISO because all they have to do is walk 2 steps and you're into like 2 or 3 tanks on their team, and then you get blown up. But if you play it very well, you can get fed very easily. So I'm gonna put him like high A. Kindred, I think she's pretty okay. Kled's pretty OP. Kog'Maw's up there. LeBlanc, I'm going to put high A. I don't think Lee Sin's that great unless you're just good at Lee Sin. So, B. Leona's not fun to play. Lilia's pretty fun to play. Lissandra's pretty fun to play. I think Lucian's pretty good. I don't think Lulu gets blown up really easily, but she deserves B. I don't think she deserves C. Lux is really fun. Malphite, you can do some pretty... a lot of plays they're going to see coming, but they can't necessarily avoid it. They know the ult's coming, but... so we're going to put him high B. He is very fun if you go full AP. Like, if their team is all squishies, you go full AP, you're going to have a good time. If you have at least, like, a bruiser or another tank on your team, you can go full AP and have a good time. This champ sucks. good. Is pretty good in ARAM, but the champ just sucks. Maokai's pretty nice. Put him in high B. I don't think Master Yi's that great in ARAM, so I'm going to give him a low A. I think Mr. Fortune's pretty good. Mord is pretty fucking OP in ARAM. Morgana is really good. That's an A. If you watched my ARAM Clash Cup video, you would know that the Nasus just perma-stacked when you lost the first game. So I'm going to put Nasus in A. I think Nautilus is S. Nico is A. Nidalee, that is an easy S. So yeah, pretty sure in my last video, I'm going to go stat check this right now, but I put Nidalee like the #1 champ in ARAM. And see how it like matured up become, where she's still an S but not top. 1 second. Yeah, I had Nidalee like #1 champ, but I don't think that's true. I might even change the #1 champ at the end of the video here when I make some revisements and I go through the tier list here. But for now, I think Aatrox is probably like one of the best champs in ARAM. Nocturne, he's alright. Nunu's just not fun to play in ARAM, I'm sorry. He gets to see Olaf. I'm going to put B. Ori, I don't think she's fun. Ornn, you can be pretty big, so big boy, big spot. Pantheon's a lot of fun. Poppy, you're not really playing for yourself when you play Poppy. You kind of just play for your team. Stop dashes. There's a lot of dashes in ARAM. A lot of people have like fucking jumps and stuff like that, so you can be a hero. I've never really seen like a fed Poppy. I just seen a fucking tanky, unkillable Poppy. Just because like she builds fucking like Heartstealer Jack show. So honestly, a lot of tanks should probably be an A tier just with those tank items, but I'm gonna put her B. Pike, I think that's an easy S. You don't even really have to play the champ. You just have to wait for the big team fights and wait for red outlines and then execute. Kiana's not that great. Quinn, I think, is B. I think he's average. She's average. Rakan's B. Ramboose is not fun. Rek'Sai, not fun. I would honestly put Pig if I could, but she does damage. Rel's not fun. Renekton, that champ's busted. Rengar, I'm putting an S. I am putting an S for the sole purpose of the extra bush that is in ARAM. That adds so much for Rengar. Also, this is my personal opinion. I dropped 30 kills playing him in an ARAM. I was like 30 and not even double-digit deaths. This champ is really, really, really fun to play in ARAM. Like, you don't even... When you get fed with like 3 items, like 3 or 4 items, you won't even need bushes anymore. You just perma-ult after Aximark. So he is S. I'm not even going to argue it. Riven's pretty great. A, S, and A. Rumble's a B. Ryze, I think Ryze is A with the new mage items. I think Ryze is going to make a comeback. Samira is OP. The Wani, that's an A. You're B. You're B. Set, I'm going to put A. Very nice, very nice. Good champ. Shaco, I'm going to put B. I don't think Shaco's that fun. Shen is an A. Shyvana is an A. Singed, for comedic purposes, top of B. Sion is an A. Sivir's not that great. Skarner is I'm putting Skarner in Pig. Wow, we flew through this. Huh. I'm not going to put on play. I don't know if anyone's going to be reaching unplayable. I don't know. We'll see. Sona's not that great. I think Seraphine does the job a lot better. The Raka. I'm not going to put S. Swain, that is an S. Silas is also an S. Syndra, I have no opinion on. I think she's okay. Tom Kench is not an S, but he is an A. I think Tilly is a high B. Talon. Well, his jump is still useless because there's still a cooldown on the towers, even though they've crumbled. And only, I think, 2 of them crumble, or the first crumble anyways. So I think he's sitting pretty good in B. Tarek is OP. I would argue Teemo is unplayable, but I'm going to put him in Pig. I think he's not fun at all. Thrush is really good. He deserves an A. Tristana is also pretty good. Trundle, I don't think Trundle deserves an S. I think he deserves a very high A, though. Trinamir, also a high A. TF, I'm going to put in D. Twitch, I'm going to put like middle A. New Udyr, I think New Udyr is S. Thought A. Varus, I think, deserves S. Vayne, a very high A. Vhagar, very high A. Vel'Koz, A. Vex is really, really fun. I think Vex deserves S. Her kit is like, out of all the new champs that are in the game, I think Vex is probably, like, kit-wise, the most, like, perfectly designed champ. I don't think she's OP. I don't think she's underpowered. I think she's sitting perfect. Her kit's so, like, you can play, like, if you were to play the game in, like, 2013 and Vex was in the game, she'd be just fine. Like, her kit is suitable, like, for, like, if the game is still old school and new school, like, it's perfect. I think her kit is absolutely perfect. I think it's also really balanced. Viego. S. I don't think Victor is that great. I think Vi is pretty great. Pig. I hate Vlad. That goes without saying. Zill, as an easy S. That champ is broken. Wukong, really good. I don't think S, though. Volley, I think also A. The Wolf, A. I think Xayah's okay. Xerath, this is all depending on comp. If they will have assassins or dive champs, you're pretty useless. So you're a bottom of A. I don't think you're S anymore. Sorry, buddy. My tastes have changed. Xin Zhao is just OP. Yasuo and Yone. Wherever I put one, I have to put the other. Actually, no, I don't have to. No. I think Yasuo's B. And I think Yone is A. That could be the other way around. Like, these two are pretty interchangeable just because of like your team comp. Like, if you have a Malphite in your team, or anyone with knockups, like even a Vi, just for fucking her Q or her ult, Yasuo's pretty great, but with Malphite, like, you can get a whole team knockup, or with Nautilus, you can get a whole team knockup if he uses his ult very well, or even like a Lulu. So these I'd probably say is pretty interchangeable. I'd probably move. Actually, I'm gonna move Yasuo like bottom of A. I don't think he's like B worthy. I think York's shit in ARAM, to be honest. Zach is awesome. I think Zed is very high A. Ziggs alright. I'm going to go okay with Zoe because if you've never played Zoe, you might not understand the champ fully. Like, that goes for like a lot of these champs here. Just on the levels of like fun, playability, experience. Like, if you have no experience with Zoe, you're not gonna have that great of a time. You're probably gonna be playing more of a more support Zoe, just hitting bubbles. Your sleeps. I think Zyra is busted. So A. Don't think Zeri's in that great of a spot on ARAM. So B. Renata, I would say, like, low. I don't think she's that great to play. You can do some pretty great things with her ult. Other than that, most of the time it's pretty underwhelming, so I'm going to put her in C. Balthus broken, the champ's overtuned. Cassante is also broken. And Nyla I'm going to put in A. So this is what we're working with so far. I might make some changes soon. I'm gonna, pause the video and go through, tweak some things, but I think this is a more balanced fucking position than my first video. I think my first video was a little immature. And now that I'm an ARAM veteran, that guy just got fucked up. Anyways, yeah, I think this is a lot more balanced. So I'm going to go through, make some tweaks, and then end the video there. So give me 1 second. Alright, so I did a little bit of moving. I actually moved to Ari out of S. I think that was not like a justifiable positioning for her. So I did switch. I actually switched her with Vi, because I think Vi actually deserves S. And then, like, Mundo and Aatrox, top of the tier here. I'd probably move Fiddle around. And then third, probably going to move Zillion there. Top 3 boys here. So yeah, I think this is a much more balanced tier list, in my opinion. Keep in mind, I am silver, so I don't know the full mechanics of the game. This is just off the top of my thinking and compared to the last tier list. So yeah, this is it. The revised 2023-ish, because, New Year's is tomorrow, tier list. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Peace.